Today we're going to talk about why you should not be comparing yourself to anybody else. My name is Michael Barayo. I was able to build a team of 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. And this year we have a sales and marketing that's growing like crazy from coast to coast like butter on toast. So why you shouldn't compare yourself to other people? Very simple. There is over 8 billion people on the planet right now. If you sit there on social media and just start looking at videos, TikTok, YouTube, Schmutube, all these different places, what ends up happening is that you start making yourself feel smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller because you're watching all these people curate all their images, curate their videos to make themselves look much better than they actually appear. It's just like a girl that wears makeup. No disrespect, but when a girl wears a lot of makeup, she's covering all her blemishes. What is makeup? It makes up for all the shit that's behind the fucking, behind the face. So we have to understand it's very simple. Very simple. The more you go on social media, the more you go to all these different platforms and you go to all these different events and masterminds and all this shit, and you start comparing where you are at in your business, where you're at in your life to other people, it will destroy you. You may be 30 years old looking at other 25-year-olds driving nice cars, living in a nice house, doing all this shit, and you start beating yourself up mentally because you're not where you need to be. And what you need to get good at is not look at anyone else's path, but really get good at looking at your path. For one reason only. Nobody gives a shit about you. When I learned that lesson a long time ago, it was such a freeing lesson because I realized that nobody really cares about you. And it's okay. It's actually a good thing. The only person that really maybe care is your mom. Maybe, but even then, she got her own life as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is this. Nobody really cares if you have that nice car. Nobody really cares if you have that nice watch. Nobody really cares about where you're at in your business. No one gives a shit. And if they do give a shit and talk about it for 2 minutes, they forget quickly because they have their own life to think about. When I recognized that, oh my God, my life got so much easier because I used to always compare myself. This was a long time ago when I first started my businesses. I was comparing myself to the Grant Cardones, to the Patrick Bet-David, to the people that were much better than me, faster than me, and Gary Vee. And what it did was, it made me insane. It created so much insanity in my head because I was always trying to beat them and always trying to get to their level and be their friend. And what I realized is that I will never be a I will never be a Patrick Bet-David. I will never be a Grant Cardone. I will never be a Ty Lopez. I will never be a Gary Vee. I will never be any of these people. I will be the best Michael Barayev. As long as I put in the time, the effort, the work to become the best version of myself. And when I recognized that, I was like, holy shit. I'm trying to be like somebody that I will never fucking be in a million years. I will not talk like that. I will not be like them. Nothing. And I used to have people sometimes on videos, one of my videos that I did went super viral, and I see a lot of people say, want to be Gary Vee, want to be Gary Vee, want to be Gary Vee. And I said, no. I replied to those comments myself. I said, no, I don't want to be like nobody. I am Michael Barayev. I am Michael Barayev. I am Michael Barayev. And the reason why I did that was because I needed to prove to myself that I don't need to be like anybody else. I need to be the best version of myself. And when I realized that and recognized that, my business started to fucking explode because I stopped doing things to get the approval and the admiration and all this bullshit that I was thinking about from these people. I started to focus on me, really working on myself. And what ended up happening by default, I started to inspire myself. I stopped getting the need for admiration from all these successful people. I started to admire myself from within. And when you get really good at admiring yourself from within, you stop looking for the recognition from other people. And if you can get good, my mentor told me this a long time ago, he's like, Michael, recognition is poisonous if you swallow it. I'll never forget that. Because recognition is extremely poisonous because if you're looking for that need for admiration, the need for recognition, the need to feel important and validated by your mentors, by people that are better than you, you're never going to be satisfied with who you are. And I've learned to just be the best version of Michael Barayev. And every single day, I'm trying to improve myself from yesterday's version for me, not for anyone. I'm not talking to anyone about this. This is between me and me. The battle is between me and me in the mirror. The battle is between me and myself when I go to the gym, when I do Muay Thai, when I do tactical training, when I'm in my business, when I'm working on my stuff. It's a battle between me and me. I don't give a shit if another person made 17 million bucks at 31 years old and I didn't. Who gives a shit? I am not trying to be like anyone else. I'm trying to follow my path and my process. And when you get really good at following your path and your process, life gets motherfucking better. It gets easier and it gets lighter because you could do what you need to do. So I love you guys and I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Do me a favor. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. It is the biggest killer of business owners. It's the biggest killer of entrepreneurs. Don't worry about what your competition is doing. Fuck what the competition is doing. Do what you need to do to get your customers better. Do what you need to do to get your people better. Can you learn from the competition? Yes. But don't try to be like them. They're a competition for a reason. Be who you need to be and dominate you. Dominate your name. Dominate your brand. Dominate your space. And you will make a bigger impact. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this content. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next video.